Hi, good afternoon, folks. My name is Michael, and this is my 1979 Volkswagen Type 2 bus. We're going to do a quick little walkthrough here, give you guys a chance to get a closer look. I'm decided to sell this bus after a few years. Just got so many other projects going on, don't have a chance to give it its love. Plus, I'm about 6'5", and to be honest with you, I envisioned camping in this thing, and I'm just a little bit too tall. Plus, we just recently got that other motorhome over there, so we're going to be using that thing instead. What I'm going to do is show you guys a little walk through here and get a closer look at any rust or any issues. Start off with the front of the vehicle here. I just noticed we got a little bit of seal damage here. Not really, but just a slight little bit of rusting or some kind of residue on that plastic right there. Overall, the window is sealed. It does not leak. You can see some rust around the edges right there. Pretty superficial, not really structural at that point. Take a close look around this way. Wipers do work. Do need to replace the wipers though. So you can kind of see that little rubber seal. It could probably be replaced right there. Good thing is the window just has a small rock chip. Other than that, it's in really good condition. Body's nice and straight. Don't really have any dents at all. Just a couple little minor contusions here and there. We can take a look inside. I do know the seats aren't original. I believe they took seats out of a Volkswagen Jetta or something and put them in here. They are pretty comfortable. So all the mechanisms work. It does not have a radio, but it is wired for one, so at least they could pop one in there. We'll try to start the thing up. I haven't had any luck starting it in the last few times. It just cranks over. There might be some kind of a fuel delivery system. I have filled the tank up, but it might be the fuel pump or something. Headliner's in pretty decent shape. This little light mechanism just goes right back on there. And there's a light here. I do have some spare parts also for this thing. The seat was reconfigured to go sideways. I guess the previous owner would use it for photography and would sit and somebody would drive and he would actually shoot and do photography out of this thing. So the seat back is not connected. It just has a hinge. It could be, but overall it's in pretty good condition. It's got some decent carpet in here. Kind of get a look through the front window there. Looks kind of cool. All right, let's take a look around back. It's kind of tight between this boat right here, but I can kind of show you how the door closes. So closes nice. It's pretty good. All the windows, there's a little bit of the sealer right here that's kind of coming out. Small little rust right there. Air cooling system. Just around the back is where we got just a little bit of probably most of the rust damage, just right here. And this has gotten a little worse since I've taken ownership of it, but it was kind of like that before. There's the tail lights. We can pop up in the back too. Take a look in here. It's amazing that spring has been so taut after all these years. See, just a little bit of rust. I mean, it could use some paint. I assume thing was painted prior. You can tell the interior was painted at some point. The interior is actually in pretty good condition. Let's take a look at the engine. And that is a fuel injected engine. It's haven't really had anything done with it. I do know it does leak oil, and so I have to put in, well, I was putting in about a quart a week. There's a newer battery that I got for the thing. It does have a little battery tender, but you'll notice down below here, there's a little bit of fluid that's leaking. I haven't pinpointed exactly where it's leaking from, but somebody probably figured out pretty easily. Okay. I'll try to fire it up, see if I get this thing running. Who knows, maybe it'll start for you. Come around this side. Looks pretty cool. You know, it's kind of a cool, nostalgic bus. I mean, it's pretty cool. Like cruising this thing around town. Gets a lot of people's attention. This thing's a little bit pitted up right here. And I do not know why. Other than maybe the wind was blowing stuff against it. It was like that a little bit when I first got it, but to be honest, not so much pitted. So I don't know exactly what has caused that. But it's probably just because the whole thing could be repainted, to be honest with you. Come around here and take a look. Yeah, and there's the rust on the doors. Just a little bit of superficial rust right there. Then we got some around the mirror, around there. I've gone around and sprayed WD-40, just trying to keep it from rusting. See the corner. And then we got a little bit right up in here. Just a tad. Well, I don't know, just some discoloration. It's not even all the way through. And then one thing I noticed under the floorboard here, if we pull the mat, there's just a little bit of discoloration there. It looks like, you know, somebody had, I don't know if they, well, actually, I don't think it's been welded. That's just original. They just painted over that. That could have a little reinforcement piece right there. Yeah, let's take a look here and see if we can get this thing going here. Anyway, so let's kind of slip on in. See, my head's like hitting the ceiling right here, so it's a little tight for me. And so, I don't know. I wish I wasn't so darn tall. What's this one? Actually, it says 26,000 miles. I think I put 44,000 in my ad. And the fella said it's rolled over just once, so that he knows of. So maybe it just has 126. And the fuel gauge is so far down, it's not even registering. Let's see, that might be a problem. But I'm telling you, I did have fuel at one point. That's starting to sound a little better. Man, maybe I just had gas. Oh man, that almost started. Okay, well, I'm gonna go to the gas station and get some more gas for this thing. Maybe I can get this thing fired up. I swear there was a couple of cranks there. It used to be reliable. I don't know if you can hear it back there, but it's trying to crank over. It's trying, but to be honest, that fuel gauge is below the R, so I probably need to get some gas in there before I do anything else. Huh. I don't know. We might be in luck. We might be in luck. Anyway, so that's this. So we'll have to keep looking. Let me show you guys underneath real quick here. So here's kind of the view from inside. So overall pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. It's actually pretty fun. Now I sit in it thing. Gosh, it is actually pretty nice. So maybe I should just try to get it fixed up. Listen, if you guys want it, you want to take it off my hands here in the next couple of weeks before I change my mind, come get this thing. Anyway, I'm trying to sell this thing for I don't know, 9,000. Here's the deal, I'll be honest with you. When I went to register this thing, they said the blue book on the thing was $7,500, so I had to pay tax on like $7,500 when I previously bought it, so that's to be expected. Let me see if I can get underneath here so you can take a look at what it looks like underneath. Now I do have another spare set of tires that are literally brand new, and I have a ton of parts for this thing. All right, so there's underneath. I don't know if you can see that. Looks in pretty decent shape, to be honest with you. So there goes back over there. Everything was pretty safe. I mean, when I rode it, the brakes and everything worked really good. Let's see if I can get it any closer up here for you to be able to see. So you can take a look around through there. You can see all the suspension. Anyway, if you are interested, please give me a holler. My email is mcmoore2@hotmail.com. Again, this is Michael, and we have a 1979 Type 2 Volkswagen bus for sale. Thanks for watching.